Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby question, you can DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby with an I. Bryden is at one and only Bryden. That's the number one. For as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all of our other bonus episodes, which are they release on Mondays.
Usually they release on
Usually.
Mondays.
Usually.
You get 3 a month, but sometimes some people are like, I'm sick.
I was sick. I'm sorry. I was very sick and tired of being sick and tired.
And you can
Okay.
also get all of the backlog of everything. Plus, I
Yeah.
uploaded an unlisted video of me DJing that nobody
Oh,
liked at all.
well, that's not a good way to sell it, but you could go to patreon.com/ here to help podcast. And we appreciate it very much. If you donate enough, maybe we will take IQ tests and see
That's
who's
true.
smarter. We were talking about that. I took the Mensa practice
But you're
IQ test.
practicing?
Well, I was just to see what it would give me. It wasn't like practicing.
It was like,
Well,
woman.
I was very sick and had a big headache and
A
was
lot of
drinking. I
excuses.
drank 2 beers and I still got a 97.
A 97 IQ?
So when I have 2 beers and I'm very feeling bad and sick and like trying to speed run it because I'm sick of doing it and just guessing on some of the ones toward the end, I'm still average IQ almost. Okay.
Do you want me to start this over? That's embarrassing.
That is not embarrassing.
I feel more confident in
Imagine
this.
Imagine what I could do if all those factors weren't in play and it was like just a normal day and I haven't had 2 beers.
Yeah,
Okay.
you might
Then
do
I could be at least,
110.
yes, exactly.
That's rough, buddy.
Smarter than the average Asian, almost as smart as the average Jew.
That's yes, that's true. But you got to think average Asian. There's so many. Like they
There.
never spend. Like there's just so many of them.
There's
And
a
do
lot
they?
just like stuck in shacks in China.
Yeah, I mean they're probably pretty smart. They're like, no, actually, I've learned how to make my poop into food. And you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, that's crazy.
It's an
They don't test that.
engineering marvel.
Yeah, they don't test that over there. It's like the ability to just simply stay alive.
Yeah,
Like there
that's
should be an
fair.
SQ. It's the survival quantitative. What the fuck?
Quotient.
Yeah, there you go. I'll do real good on this too. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna
Uh,
beat me. You're gonna do
I'll
great.
do so. I'll do so good. I'm like, 60. Maybe I shouldn't have just started spelling
Yeah.
word, trying to see how many words I could spell out of A, B, C, and D. Should also be a section for how much could you pay attention, and it's like, it just ends up like a prescription for Adderall. You're just like,
Yeah.
shit. All right.
Yeah. Well, it's at one point I think it's like 35 questions or something like that in 25 minutes or whatever is the thing, and
It's
I got
way
through
more
it
than
in
that.
10 minutes because I just got annoyed with it. It's just like I don't want to look at this
You know
anymore.
the real
I'm
ones are.
done.
You know the real ones are way more than that, right?
Yeah, that's fine because I won't be sick when I take it. I was tired of it.
So listen, it's fine. I think that you're just dumb. I think that you're
It's
just a dumb
possible I'm
person.
just dumb.
Like this is
That's
what you
very
did when you were
possible.
sick. Instead of being like, I should have NyQuil, you were like, time to take a bogus online internet fucking IQ test
Mhm.
because this is what you're
Yeah.
hyped about. Is not like
I didn't say I was hyped. I was just thought it was funny.
you were scared. You were filled with fear,
I
and you
was
should be.
terrified.
You should be filled with fear.
I
Everyone
actually had
hates
a
this show.
dream. I had a dream that we took IQ tests because we were talking about it. Okay. And in the dream, we got the exact same score and it was very annoying. And we were just like, well, who wins?
I would call them. I would call the company specifically and say, okay, it says the same, but out of the number of questions, who got more right?
Well, what do you mean? It would be the same basic test. It would be scored the same. Why wouldn't it be the same?
Because you can miss different questions. Also, it's like I'm pretty sure now. Don't quote me on this because I may be wrong again. Because
Probably
probably is
wrong.
probably wrong. I'm pretty sure it also has to do with the time and then like how close you are to the actual answer.
Oh, yeah, maybe so. The, like, actual professional ones, I'm sure, and you're supposed to be, like, supervised. They can make sure you're not cheating or anything,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
That's just kind of my guess. I may be wrong. I don't know. I don't. Last name's Proctor. Never proctored a test in my fucking life, dude. I don't know anything about that.
Bryden the proctologist. That's
Yeah,
what it should mean.
yeah. That's
That's
what low IQ people say. Is they
okay.
go immediately to butt doctor.
Yes, you're
But
the
a
butt
proctor
doctor.
is a supervisor of tests.
Bryden the butt doctor. That's what we're
It's
talking
Dr.
about.
Proctor, the proctologist. I know. I got it. I got it so much during school. I understand.
I just thought I should rub it in a little more. Okay, let's get into our Dear Abby segment.
Let's
This
get
is
into
from
you probably killing yourself. How's that?
No, not today. You get to be disappointed.
So I'm always disappointed.
Yeah. Well,
Do the show, ugly.
whatever. I'm working on it.
You're
Okay,
like,
so
hey, you
from our
guys. You look like shit. You look like a sewer dwelling cunt. Now do the show.
Okay. Okay.
If you had tits, they'd be called Goonies.
What the heck?
Do the show.
You do have bigger boobs than me. It's true.
No, these are called pecs.
Oh, okay. No, it's boobs. Man boobs.
Pecs.
Bryden,
I
man
didn't know I
boob.
had man boobs.
Proctor.
I got big gut, but
You got both of those
that's
things.
a stomach issue, and I'm actually, you know what? Stop bullying because I'm getting blood work done on Saturday, actually. And I
yeah,
have to
but you're not ill yet.
well,
Like you don't know.
And I'm not sure how they do it because I'm hoping that it's like a bag you take home. I am gonna give a stool sample.
Oh, surely they'll have you do it there. You're not gonna have to bring a bag there,
No,
right?
no. I'm thinking they give me a bag because it's like I can't do it on the spot because it's like if you
That's true.
like if it's a piss sample, they're just like here's a bunch of water, drink until you have to piss. But if it's a stool sample, what do they do? They're like here's a bunch of Taco Bell.
No, I guess that's a good point. When I had to bring a stool sample to the vet, I had to take it at home from the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
you
bring
probably
it in
also
like a little container.
it's probably easier for a dog to take a shit than a person on command. Because
I
it's
don't
like
know.
no, because like dogs, you're like go potty, and they're like their legs get all shaky. But a person, it's like they're like go potty, and you're like, well, now I can't.
Yeah.
I'm,
Now I'm nervous. I'm self-conscious. I don't really want to do it yet. Yeah.
I can't. I'll bet they give me a bag, and then which is weird, but I am gonna
You're
post.
just carry it in your bed. You just carry it in because you're not a woman. You don't have a purse to hide it in or anything. Where are you gonna put it?
Well,
You
one,
just have to walk in with a bag.
I mean, I guess I could just shove it in my pocket if I wanted, But two,
Hopefully the bag seals really well.
well, I imagine it's a medical grade bag. I mean, like it's probably pretty discreet. It doesn't say. I mean, everybody knows what it is, but there's no way it just says on it like stool sample. And even if it did, I'm posting this shit on Twitter as soon as I do it. Literal shit. I'm posting it on Twitter. Oh, I'm posting my poop.
Don't do that.
Posting my poop. I'm tagging you in it.
You were making someone mad today in my mentions, by the way. That was funny.
That ruled. I don't even know who she is. She's probably a really nice person.
Well, she's convinced that you're an abusive piece of crap and probably obese and ugly, is what she said, which is all true.
Yeah, I was just saying
I mean, I don't see what the problem is.
I'm not obese, but I mean, I got a beer gut, and we're going to the doctor for that because I don't think it's a beer gut. It's a lot of gas. I got a gastrointestinal. You guys are all gonna feel really happy when I have cancer. That's what it's gonna be.
There's just a tumor in there. It's not all the Taco Bell.
It might be. You don't know.
Could be. I saw in House, the TV show, where there was a lady who looked pregnant, but it was really a giant tumor.
That
could be you.
It's a real thing. No, I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant, and they're testing for that actually as well.
You're gonna have to give up cheese.
Oh, no. That's just going to be a suggestion. I will continue to be this shape. I will just...
Well, good luck with that. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So our best friend Robert, has sent us another Dear Abby. He says, Dear Abe and Braham, like
I'm okay with
Abraham.
that. No, I'm good with
Yeah.
it.
And in parentheses it says Lincoln Logs. I don't know why.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Being myself a proud Southerner, I would be most interested to hear y'all's views on the Old South,
So
the
he's just
Civil
doing
War,
characters now.
the happening at Ford's Theater, and modern neo-Confederates. Do you believe Abraham Lincoln's assassination to have been just? Yes or no? Yeah.
No, you shouldn't kill presidents or anybody at all.
But it was Abraham Lincoln.
And he was fine. He kept the
Not
union together,
really.
which was ultimately, a good thing.
Oh, no, it was not a good thing. Look, okay,
This
no,
is
no,
not
no,
a
no.
politics
No,
show.
The North was profiting
Good,
off
and they
of the
should.
plantations in the
should.
South. Okay. They were paying most of the taxes, and the factory conditions up north were worse than some of the slaves had. So I really don't care. I really don't care. Okay, about unity. Okay, they were being exploited. The South was being exploited, and Reconstruction was just evil, just crushing the
Reconstruction was
spirit.
bad. Yeah, Reconstruction was really bad for sure. They didn't handle it great. But again, not a politics show, and I will divert this fucking gay question. You're never allowed to write into the show again, by the way.
He's gonna write in again.
Yeah, well, if you read it, I'll quit. Yeah, I don't need you. You're the boat. I'm the sails. But
Okay.
no, it's funny when I was growing up.
What are you gonna do without the boat? You're just gonna sink into the sea, is what's gonna happen.
I'll find another boat.
The boat will have too many holes in it, I guarantee. I am a great pristine boat.
Listen, just because you're shaped like a boat doesn't mean that you're a good boat. Now, when I was growing up in West Virginia, I thought that the Civil War, and this is a great fucking and honest thing, I thought that the Civil War was between Virginia and West Virginia. Before I learned about it? No, I mean, I was like, in the 3rd grade. You don't learn about that until like the 6th grade. But I thought the Civil War between Virginia and West Virginia. And
why else would West Virginia have been separated?
Yeah, of course. That's what happened. I hear Civil War and I'm like, Virginia, West Virginia. But yeah,
That's
I don't
amazing.
know. All that Confederate bullshit can kiss my ass. But just be funny. You're not allowed to write in the show anymore.
Well, it's not, I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense to hold on to it at this point. Like, there's nothing we can do. It's all over.
Stupid. I mean, it just, yeah, I get that it wasn't about slavery, but that's what people think. And we can all agree, what's fucked up? Slavery's not good. So, I don't know. What a dumb question. What a dumb Wignat question. Just because Ye's out here doing Wignat shit doesn't mean you get to, all right? When you make graduation, Rob, then you can say this stuff. Dickhead.
That's fair. That's fair.
Make graduation.
He also says, follow up, the honey question was in regards to a melomel. I don't know what a melomel is.
I don't know what is the honey question.
What he was asking about food last week.
Oh, I completely blocked that out of my mind. I don't remember
honey
this
and
show.
Berries or something.
Oh yeah. But honeydew is good. Yeah, just put honey on anything. Put honey on your dumb ideas and eat paper, because you should just eat paper and roaches.
He probably does eat paper and roaches.
Paper and roaches. Why are you trying to fucking
fiber and protein?
I bet paper is actually probably not that bad for you. Well, probably like the bleached paper is. Maybe, okay, my new thing is...
You could get just some parchment,
Why don't you just eat wood? By which I mean my dick!
Gay. Very gay. You're very gay, Bryden.
Yeah, whatever. I'm fucking gay.
Next, Dear Abby. Dear Abby, since my boyfriend died, it's been harder to put up with my husband.
What is a woman Chad called?
Stacy.
Oh, no, that's not true. Cunt.
Although my husband and I are no longer in a romantic relationship, we are what I call life partners.
Holy shit.
After cancer left him impotent, he rejected any physical affection at all.
Hold on, say that again.
Impotent.
He's definitely impotent.
Impotent. Impotent is a better way of saying it. I don't know. It's one of those words you don't hear out loud very often.
I I say it to myself all the time.
Well, because you're impotent.
Yeah.
Also, I like to say things wrong on purpose sometimes, so leave me
I
alone.
just say actually I was being dumb and gay on purpose.
Exactly. He rejected any physical affection at all. I had an
Nice.
extramarital affair that lasted 4 years.
Damn.
My boyfriend passed away last year. I have
So wait,
okay,
wait, wait.
her
Why
husband has
maybe her pussy is toxic? Why
dude,
is it
her
that
husband has cancer, her boyfriend's dead.
has she considered that she's fucking Rogue from X-Men?
It's possible, dude. Something's going on here.
Yeah, I don't know. Throw her in jail.
Yes, probably. I don't know.
I think if 2 of your husbands die, you should go to jail.
Maybe.
Just by default, until we can figure out what's going on.
That's fair.
Maybe you had bad luck, but it's like there's reason for FBI investigations. And so like, because like if she has like some toxic sludge puss, we got to keep society away from her. Because what if she's hot? And I'll bet she's hot.
Yeah, that's possible. Well, no, because if she was hot, why would her husband be rejecting her?
Because he had dick cancer.
Well, it says he's impotent. It doesn't say he has like erectile dysfunction. Is that doesn't that mean you just can't have kids if you're impotent?
Yeah, I mean, but it was probably the cancer. He probably got like prostate cancer or something like that.
Yeah, well,
he's probably really embarrassed about it, and then this slut's going around fucking hoeing it up, and like, no, dude, it could have been her fault. You know what? That was a king. I can't remember which one, but every time that he would get a girl, he would cut their head off.
And yeah. Except for the one who died anyway because she was sick.
Well, maybe she's just got sludge puss, dude. Maybe she's killing men. She's the Black Widow vagina.
She could be. I think that's probably pretty likely.
It seems likely. Right, throw her in jail till we can figure out what's going on.
I have no desire to be physically involved with my husband, but I do miss being affectionate and in a romantic, not necessarily sexual, relationship. I feel empty, and I'm not sure if we should be considering divorce or continue in our day-to-day routine of being socially close but otherwise distant.
Wait, I also wonder, there's a good chance that like she's just through her dog-brained fucking, murderous stampede here. He might be cheating on her too.
Oh, he might be. Yeah, or just like addicted to porn or something.
Why does it have to be porn? What is just like he really likes video games or something?
Well, because that's not like okay, being addicted to video games doesn't usually make you not work down there. Okay, but porn will do that.
I don't know if that's it. I don't know if you've ever really been on a real kill streak before.
Maybe not. I'm really bad at I mostly have like die streaks in video games where I'm the one being killed. A lot.
I don't know. It sounds like she should they gotta just divorce.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of it is at this point.
Well, she already had a fucking boyfriend and then he died.
Yeah. We no longer share the same bedroom and we touch each other rarely. He has recently become more verbally and emotionally abusive during arguments, which may be the result of his recently reconnecting with his felon brother who had assaulted his wife. I'm not sure which direction to go. I think you should just leave him, probably. You've done enough damage. You've made him impotent. You have made him abuse you. Like you're causing problems here.
I like that phrasing. You made him abuse you.
I don't know.
That's good. That sounds like a good, truthful statement that should be brought up into court a lot. You made like the judge is like,
what did you do?
You made him abuse you. Like, I imagine if I ran family court, the way that it would be is the judge would get up there and the fence would go, oh shit, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I hate that shit. We don't say anything when somebody farts outside of ew. Just let people sneeze.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I hate that shit. That's so dumb.
You're getting the evil demons out of you. I need to.
That's It's so fucking irritating because I got to deal with that shit at work. It's like, bless you. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna sneeze like 5 more fucking times. I don't know. Everybody gets on my nerves, but no, the way that I went back to my fucking imaginary bit, the way that like family court should work is the defense goes up and goes, Your Honor, bitches be crazy, and the judge goes, bitches do be crazy. Dismissed. No child support. That's the way it should work.
I mean, usually how it goes in situations with abuse, from what I can tell, based on knowing people who have been through divorces with abusive husbands, is the judge says, yeah, you got to pay child support, but also we're not going to do anything about this abuse at all whatsoever. And you can still, have 50% custody of your kids. Like, there's nothing done about it anyway. I don't know what the point of bringing it up in court even is at this point.
Yeah, because it's always ladies that are abused, not the men. Men are psychologically.
Men can be abused too. The same thing would happen to them.
Men are psychologically abused every single day.
I psychologically abuse my husband daily.
Yep. Well, there you go. And I'm going to clip that. And
it's going to be played in court someday.
Yeah, I'm going to get my law degree from Everett Online, and I'm going to be his attorney. And I'll be like, Your Honor, I've been podcasting with this stupid bitch for 10 years, and I just want to bring this up, even from back in the day. That would rule. There's this lawyer on TikTok with a bunch of rings, and he like snaps a lot, and he's like, Ken's got you covered. And he's the best. He's like some Southern lawyer guy who only does like gangsters and shit. He's the best.
Yeah, those are the best. Those like shyster lawyers who are just ridiculous. They're the best.
Oh God, I wish. I wish that like I had a life as cool as that. I'm just like, I'm a scumbag. Hello. Instead, I just
got the right look for it.
Yeah, I know. Instead, I just look like one, and I'm like a really nice guy.
Oh yeah, you're so nice.
I am nice, you stupid bitch. I have social skills, jackass.
I think what you do to my female mutuals on Twitter is like terrorism. I think it should be classified as terrorism.
I think that
psychological warfare
shouldn't be allowed on the fucking internet.
Well, it is the social media, the social sphere, which belongs to us. Maybe you should get off of social media.
How about we just have different internets, and ours will be filled with cool shit and games, and then you guys can just bicker over nails and God.
Well, today we were bickering over marital rape.
Oh, it's not real.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I'm just trying to take the most offensive position I can, which is anal.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Now there's some 19-year-old girl who's been 19 for like 4 years or something like that.
That's the
on
perfect
Twitter.
Girl. Nice.
It was like you should even have sex with your husband right after you had a baby. And so it was in the comments like, yeah, an hour after I pushed a baby out, my husband was demanding and it was fine and it was great. And everybody's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I don't know. She's got a point.
She's
got a point.
Well, and then I posted about it, and like 5 of my male mutuals I got like 40 notifications in 30 minutes of my phone being in my pocket and me not checking it because they were just like begging me to give them her ads so they could DM her. It was so congratulations, Stella. You got a lot of guys in your DMs right now. I'm very happy for you. You're getting the attention you wanted. Well, it's not my fault.
Send me this person. I'll follow
I
that
will.
bitch. I mean, it's a dude.
You'll like her. Yeah, that was the problem. Yeah, that's always the problem. It's a man. It's a man.
I don't know. Dudes rock. But advice on this, just stop torturing this man. Just get the fuck out of there and just let him live his life and buy a motorcycle.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what the point of this is. And I don't think she mentioned kids at all because he's impotent. And so I don't think there's even any kids involved. Just
you sound like the same type of person that would say dash hound.
I've never even tried to pronounce that word in my life.
It's just dachshund.
That's okay. Okay.
That one's I think it's a little unfair.
thing because I've only heard it out loud. I thought it was two different breeds because okay.
No, it's a Dachshund.
I'm an idiot.
100%. And
I'm an idiot.
if we lost a Patreon guy, so
We did.
that is done.
I'm
The show is
sorry.
done.
It's not
The
done.
show is
Stop.
done.
No,
We lost
everything is
$1 a month.
great.
It's over.
Yes, $1
We
a month. Look,
peaked.
people, just give us money. Go to patreon.com/here to help podcast. Just give me money.
If you don't, I will kill myself.
Well, they want you to do that.
That's
You're
true.
Again, your advertising is really not helping. I think you're the problem.
Might be. Listen, just because I've never had a successful project in my life and a lot of people around me have doesn't mean I'm the problem. It means society is the problem.
It means you're cursed.
The world's not ready for a genius like this.
You keep saying you're the sails and I'm the boat or whatever, and you're riding me to fame and glory or whatever, but you know what's actually going to happen? You're cursed. I'm going to be the one famous in a year. I'm going to be on Simcast with Chrissy Mayer.
Yeah, after I dox you, and they're going to be like, why did she get doxed? The reason the boat's not working is because there's a hole in it. All right? That's why.
Okay, we're moving on to our Reddit segment.
I'm never making that. I'm never making that.
That's why I'm singing it. Everyone loves it. It's like do 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 do, or maybe it should be like a heavy metal. It's like bah, 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 or something like that.
I'll do 12-minute house. Fucking.
Okay, I give up. No stingers. I give up. No more stingers. I give up on the idea.
Stinger out.
Am I the asshole for calling my wife unreasonable for backing out of spending Christmas with my family after my mother rejected her cookie sample?
Well, I mean, you should still go to Christmas. It's Christmas, but I don't know why her mom's like, I won't eat a cookie.
Yeah, it's complicated.
That seems weird.
For every holiday, my mother would ask the women in the family, my sisters, sister-in-law, my wife, and my female cousins, to send samples of the desserts they plan to bring to the celebration for testing and to see if these desserts could make it to the food menu.
Nope, this is already fucking insane.
Yes, they're competing to make it to the dessert menu.
Why are they running fucking Chopped? And it's just bring
so
all the cookies. And then sometimes, like, you're like, people don't like that. It's okay.
Yeah, it's goofy.
That's insane.
My wife has been complaining about my mother deliberately rejecting every dessert sample she sent. So this poor woman is making all of these cookies and sending them to his mom. And she's just like, nope, not good enough. Not good. Why would you even entertain this? I would not send any samples. I would just show up with cookies. What is she going to do? Throw them in the trash?
Well, I mean, it seems like his mom might be Gordon Ramsay. So yeah, there's a
twist. Surprise twist at the end.
This is fucking garbage.
Like, this was written by M. Night Shyamalan.
Like, yeah, I don't. I brought scotch to Thanksgiving. That's what I brought to Thanksgiving was scotch. I met Erica's brother for the first time. Nice guy, weird guy, but nice guy. And like one of her friends who I kind of know, and then like we did the whole Thanksgiving thing. There was not a competition for the food at all. I mean, there was the rice-a-roni, which is a Thanksgiving side. I'm the only person who ate it, but I'm telling you,
I don't see why not.
It is the 4-cheese rice-a-roni is a Thanksgiving side, but I also everybody was pretty drunk. I was the most drunk. And
you're always the most drunk.
Oh, of course. I took a big scoop of the rice-a-roni, man. I can't imagine trying to compete to have rice-a-roni be part of the menu. Like it was Erica basically had to drag me there anyway. Like Thanksgiving, fine. I was like, I'll do this. Christmas, I'm not going over there. Christmas is for me. I enjoy the holiday spirit, and I sit at home alone on Christmas because that's what I've done for over a decade. I love it.
That's
I
not
listen
really
to
the
Christmas.
holiday spirit,
It
though.
is. Well, I give everybody gifts and stuff like that, but like I get to sit at home alone and I do what I want to do, and I enjoy the spirit of Christmas. You know, Santa Claus, our Lord and Savior. Uh,
No. I don't like Santa Claus either.
I love Santa, but
If Santa came down my chimney, I would shoot him.
well, that's fucking rude. That's why I didn't come down your chimney.
That's probably why he doesn't come, because he knows I would just take him out immediately. I'm just waiting there
That's
with an
bizarre.
AR-15.
That's fucking bizarre. And Santa's fucking equipped, dude. That's stupid. Santa take you out, dude. Like it's so.
I don't think
stupid.
so.
Are you serious? Santa has to go all over the world. Do you think that like he's not in Pakistan, fucking looking out for Al Qaeda and shit? It's
It
fucking
doesn't
dumb.
matter. I'll get him. He won't expect it from me. Just
Santa,
some nice blonde mom. He won't know.
are you
He won't.
serious?
He won't expect it.
He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad and good. Like
He's been
he knows if
stalking.
you're packing.
He stalks everyone. Like, this is a criminal. He breaks into your house and he stalks you and watches through your window like a peeping Tom.
He's just from space, and he's like an alien, and he is like, you know, he's got crazy psychic abilities. Why have you not thought about this with Santa? That's
so he's like mind raping people.
No, he's just
with
observing.
His psychic abilities, like
observing.
Like literally any Star Trek TNG episode that has Deanna Troi in it, she just gets mind raped every time she has an episode.
Why did you have to make this ridiculous and stupid by bringing fucking Star Trek?
I don't know. I'm sorry. That's where it got ridiculous and stupid. That's where it got... Okay, whatever. We need to get back to the story.
Do the show, cunt.
So many times my mother has told her that she's being honest and keeping the guest's best interest at heart. Yet my wife still thought that my mother is deliberately excluding her since 2 of her dessert samples were rejected in previous years.
That's still just so crazy. That's just so crazy.
For this year's Christmas, my mother is doing the same thing, but this time she told every woman who's participating to make a cookie sample, specifically cookies, and sent it to her for testing. My wife took it as a challenge, and to be honest, she worked really hard to make a good sample and sent it to my mother days ago, and the result just came in yesterday.
How fat is this bitch that's the cookie sampler? And what is she doing in the kitchen? She's like, not up to par. This is shit.
Well, I'm picturing my grandma now, and it's very funny. Okay.
My grandmother would just go, "Oh, that's great. It's so amazing that you would send cookies over here." Now, I can't eat them. I got the diabetes, so I just eat the popcorn. She's 107 years old. Like, no, that's not true. She's 88. She's 88 years old, my grandmother. Sweetheart. Greatest woman in the world. Love her so much. It's hard to talk to on the phone because the same conversation as when she was 70. But, mine's not that.
Yeah.
Great woman. And then she thinks I'm on the radio. She thinks I do the radio. That's what her understanding of my hobbies is, that I do a radio show. That's what she thinks, and she'll die thinking it. So it's fun.
She's very proud of you, I'm sure.
Nope. She can't remember yesterday.
Well, never mind that. I came home from work and found my wife upset. I asked what's wrong, and she told me that my mother rejected the sample she sent and decided to exclude her baking from the food menu for Christmas this year. I didn't know what
that maybe like she's bad at baking, and she's just in a family with people that are really good at baking.
Well, it doesn't matter. The way you determine whose cookie is the best at Christmas is which one did people actually eat.
No, I get that.
Like, which one is gone? Like, you let her bring her shitty cookies. Nobody cares. They just won't eat it.
That's not what Grandma says. Grandma says that this is an event and only top tier is allowed in our meal.
Oh
no,
my
it's
goodness.
Insane. It's insane.
And she's not doing it for the regular food. She's just doing it for desserts. I think that what's going on here might be that she wants to, because women sometimes get very competitive about baking, occasionally, like older women do. She wants hers to be the best. And so she's rejecting any of them that are better than hers. That's my theory.
Plot twist.
Yeah, that's what I think is going on. So maybe it is really good cookies, and she's just like, "Nah, you can't outshine me. I have the best cookies." Like, how would I feel? I'm the cookie lady, okay? I make snickerdoodles, I make gingerbread cookies, and everyone loves them. Everybody gushes over my cookies. They beg me for the
Those are
recipe and
both
to
shit.
take extra home.
Hold on,
What?
pause. Those are both shit cookies.
They're not. Snickerdoodles are the best cookie ever, and
Snickerdoodles
mine
suck.
are especially good.
White
Okay,
chocolate
and then
macadamia
gingerbread
is
cookies
the
are
best
delicious.
cookie. White
Okay,
chocolate
that's the
macadamia
second
is the best
best.
cookie.
That is second best. Snickerdoodles are better.
Snickerdoodles are fucking bullshit.
They're not. You're bullshit.
What?
Your
Yeah.
face is bullshit. I bet you couldn't make a good snickerdoodle.
Bitch, I bake
You're
bread.
a failure. You bake bread.
I have baked bread.
Yeah, I bet my
I
bread's
mean, it
better
was.
because I'm also the bread lady. I make the rolls.
Oh, they stick you with the junior assignment, is what they do.
No, they do not. Nobody else can figure out how yeast works. I'm the only one capable of it.
Listen. I used to work in the restaurant industry. I
Oh, here we
baked
go.
bread. No, I mean this was 10 years ago, but I
Yeah,
baked.
we
Well,
know.
it was
You've
more
talked
than
about
that.
it.
But I baked bread. I fucking made pizza dough. I've done all. Listen, I know how it works. All right. I don't have to. Baking's easy.
I'm sure.
Baking is just let me measure this thing. Like nerd, dude, you
We
can't even
have
cook.
a good
Shut up.
recipe. Most of the recipes are subpar, so you have to tweak them and add your own thing. And like,
Oh, you mean ruin them?
no.
That's
Is one
bullshit.
teaspoon of vanilla enough for most like big dessert recipes? No, it's not. You put 2 in there. You put extra nutmeg. When it calls for cinnamon, you also put nutmeg in
Do
it,
do
even though it's not in the recipe. That's what I'm talking about.
do
You
you
gotta
also
understand.
do you also double all of the amounts of everything else? Because that's just
Well,
called
no.
making a double match. You
No, I don't. I double the vanilla. It's good.
I know that you can't cook. I can look in your face and I can know that you
No.
can't cook.
How does my face show you that I can't cook?
Physiognomy, I know you can't cook.
I am an excellent
Yeah,
cooker. I
go
cook
roll up
crack
another.
every day.
Yeah, I'll bet. It's amazing that
And
you're alive.
I know how to use the microwave. Thank you very much for making crack cocaine. Where was I? Oh goodness gracious.
This is why people don't listen to the show anymore. We're
Well, you
too.
were talking so much. Okay, I didn't know what to say, but then she told me she was backing out of the invitation to attend Christmas with my family. I was
Oh shit.
stunned when I heard her make this statement. I tried to talk to her, but she said it was done. I called her unreasonable to decide to bail on the whole family over some cookie sample. That's just freaking crazy and quite unreasonable.
Uh,
Excuse me.
yeah, no, I agree. That's fucking nuts.
We had a full on argument about it, and she stated that my mother caused this, but I told her that my mother is pretty serious and careful about the food she offers to the guests since we're going to
Who
have
are the guests? Who are the guests?
relatives coming from all sides of the country.
Is Biden coming over? They're like, I don't know. The president is going to be here. We gotta be very good about. Let's make sure we have fucking ice cream. Like that's insane.
It's nonsense. She told me to stop mentioning it. Later, I heard her cry, despite telling her that her baking is amazing and people have preferences. That's all. Am I the asshole for insisting that her decision was unreasonable? And then he updated based on like questions asked in the comments and said, my wife wasn't the only one whose sample was rejected. My brother's wife and my younger sister's also was. My mother did not force anyone to participate. It was up to whoever wanted to take part. But that's freaking nonsense.
Well,
That's nonsense. You bring cookies. Like that's what the women of the family do.
it
Like
also,
that's
which is,
it's
I mean,
expected.
again, women are gay. But like, it might also be like that's kind of like a like long-standing tradition is like this competition style thing that she's not really too clear on. It does seem stupid. Don't get me wrong.
No, it's stupid, and what it does, it seems like a like crazy passive aggressive spite thing. Like it seems like okay, when you have a very passive aggressive boomer woman, they just are insane. And it's hard to explain to a man what they're doing as they're doing it because it's so subtle and it like piles up. Does
Well,
that make sense?
yeah, for sure. And I
Like,
mean, I
it's
can
a
pick up on.
slight, it's intended as a slight, but you as a man will never get it. Your
I
wife knows.
as a genius will get it immediately. Master manipulator. I will get it
Yeah,
immediately.
general you here.
Yeah,
You don't, yeah.
listen, all women are just trying to be as cool as I am. I get that. Um, Stop wearing jeans, ladies. I'm telling you, just stop wearing jeans.
He's just
But
saying like some wearing jeans.
stop. No, I've been on a tirade for a month now about don't wear jeans.
I mean, it's true.
But
You shouldn't wear jeans.
stop wearing jeans. I mean, you look like shit. It's so stupid. Blue denim, dumbass. But I don't know. This could be like a long-standing tradition that she's not really keen on, which is it does seem like lame and stuff. But it's like, all right, fine. Your cookies got rejected. Bring a green bean casserole or something like that. Um, I'm kind
I
of turned around on this, but yeah, this seems like a
I would
mean-spirited tradition.
if we I think if we spoke to the wife, most likely there would be more examples. It's not just the cookie thing. Like that the husband hasn't picked up on or known about and it's like
Probably.
piling up kind of thing. That's what my assumption would be because she's freaking out so bad about it. Like you don't just unless okay, and here let me read the update he edited in. Great. So I just got off the phone with my brother and he told me that his wife is doing the same thing as my wife and that she has decided to back out of the invitation to spend Christmas with family as well. So there's two women
It's a
who are,
it's a
yeah.
mean-spirited tradition, I think is what it is that like when
Mhm.
I look at it from the outside, it does seem kind of a cool thing and competition brings people together if you're a
No,
guy.
a bake off would be everyone bringing it there and everyone tasting it and scoring it or somehow or whatever. This is not like a bake off
But
competition
she's the
because only
matriarch.
she is tasting it.
But she's the matriarch. This is probably
That's the core of the issue is she feels she is the matriarch and she is, rules with an iron fist and she just wants to be a bitch to everyone because she knows she can get away with it because her sons are going to back her up, not their wives.
well, yeah, that's the whole point. And then she dies, and then the next person gets to come in and do the same thing. This
Yeah,
has
that's
probably been
horrific.
going on a while. I mean, I guess it
These
just seems like a
cycles need to
dumb.
be
It seems like a dumb.
broken.
How is this any different than few months ago we had the episode about people were wrestling and shit like that, and they were you remember that
Well, no, 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 because the wrestling again is a big family activity everyone's participating in. The I would agree with you if they were bringing the desserts to Christmas and people were judging them at the Christmas, but that's not what's happening. The mother-in-law is just being a bitch,
yeah,
a petty bitch.
I'm not saying she's not doing that,
It's a
but
completely different situation. It's not a cook-off. It's
it's
not a bake-off. That's not what this is.
I don't know. It's also an excuse for this bitch to get so many cookies.
That might be it. She's just like, "Okay, well, that one was not good. You're gonna have to bake another one."
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Send me 6.
I see yeah, I see why this is super annoying, and I get it from like my generation's point of view. But I also see, the family tradition of this woman gets to be the gatekeeper of the cookies for whatever reason. And it's a competition to see who can get it, which is kind of fun. It's kind of fun. There's no reason if
It's
you
not.
bake a plate of cookies, you should not be offended if somebody goes, "I don't like these cookies." That's insane.
Well, right, but you should be if you're told you're not allowed to bring these to Christmas because I personally don't like them,
But
which
you
is the
didn't win. You
situation.
didn't win. You didn't
Well,
win the
there's no
competition.
it's not a like, it's not
You
a bake
know it's a
off.
competition,
There's not a panel of judges.
but you know it's a competition. And the competition is to impress this bitch with your cookies.
If
That's the fun thing. That's what it is. It's
There's
the
nothing
fun
fun
thing.
about this. It's not a bake off. If
It
it was supposed to be a
is.
fun competition, then it wouldn't be this lady trying a cookie in secret and then rejecting all your cookies.
The reason that they don't like it, and there's two gals who rightfully, I'm sure, are like upset about this, is Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever is supposed to be like, let's all bring our stuff. But they have a tradition, which is we have a gatekeeper for it. And, this is because then whoever gets through, then everybody knows, like, Michelle baked those fucking cookies. And, they're the best cookies. They beat out all these other cookies. It's just a tradition. And it's a shitty one. I wouldn't do that. You know,
You're
I don't
giving her
like.
the benefit of the doubt here, pretty big
Yeah,
time.
I am, but I mean, I'm trying to be nuanced. I looked through a lot of this in my head when you've been yapping and all that, and you know, I could see that. I don't like personally. I don't like white rhino gift exchange shit either. I think that that's lame. But you know, like mean Christmas type of thing. I don't like that because I'm all about like I love Christmas. Christmas is everybody. You know, I'll try all your cookies. You like love it. Gingerbread, the fucking ginger snaps, and there's too much ginger in Christmas to be honest. But that's fine. You know, drink some eggnog. Hate eggnog. Don't like rum. Don't like eggnog. But that's fine. I'll get drunk off the eggnog and we'll celebrate. But that's not everybody's tradition. And this seems like a tradition that's probably a little outdated. And my advice is say, hey, match up with the other girlfriend that's upset with that, and just say like, hey, we kind of think this is an outdated tradition.
That would be the very polite, nice way to go about it, pretending that the mother-in-law isn't doing what I have a hunch she's doing and just being a petty bitch who's in competition with her son's wives.
She probably is doing that, but the thing is, if you just
Which
go there,
causes conflict in their marriages. Like it's very bad behavior and she should be called out for it, to be perfectly honest. But if they want to be nice about it, they could frame it as, we don't like this tradition, can we change it? Sure. That would be the nice
what? Okay, Grinch.
yeah.
Why are you trying to ruin Christmas time?
Well, she is ruining Christmas time.
I don't know.
She's ruining Christmas time. She's being a petty bitch on purpose to cause strife in these people's families because she's in competition with her son's wives.
Seems to me that all the fellas would have a perfectly fine Christmas time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the problem, is that the guys just don't want to deal with it because it doesn't really affect them beyond their wives being upset that they're slighted.
It is Christmas.
Well, maybe the mother-in-law shouldn't be ruining it.
I mean, if you people can't come together and figure it out, dude, this is family business. You figure it out. This is fucking Christmas.
This is Christmas.
This is Christmas, dude. Is he carrying a candle? No, this is Christmas, dude. You just...
I'm sorry, guys. We don't have to edit that or anything. My husband brought me a drink. He's a sweetheart.
That is very awesome.
I think it's in a nice glass, although the straw is upside down. I don't know why he did that.
That rules.
What a sweetheart.
That is very nice.
I was like, what is he doing? Is he going to come like get on to me for something? Did I do something wrong? Did I misplace something? No, he's bringing me a drink.
I thought he was
large.
I thought he was carrying a lit candle for some reason. I thought that was weird.
Well, for a second I thought he was like, because he's like, are you recording? And I was like, yeah. I thought he just wanted to say hi to you. And then I was like, wait, did I get in trouble?
He didn't want to say hi to me. He didn't want to say hi to me at all. The man doesn't like me. He doesn't know me yet.
He does like you. What he doesn't like is that I take so long to record this that it messes up the kid's bedtime. That's what he doesn't like. We need to keep going. The last story of the day. I'm marrying my sister's ex.
Is she dead?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's fine.
I think so. Wait, no, she's not dead. Sorry. I forgot about it. Okay, my parents, no, I'm sorry. I'm giving you like whiplash here. My parents said I'm disrespecting family by doing this, which is funny since my sister was the one who dumped my fiance to go join ISIS.
What?
I would assume that these are like British people because there was a problem with like British girls like running off to join ISIS for some reason for a little bit there, and guys too. Actually, wasn't that one like really famous guy? So I'm assuming that's what's going on here.
And they let him back in, and they were it's a whole thing. Again, not a politics show.
Bitch sent text messages.
Not allowed to write it into the show. Don't get me started on this shit.
Okay. Well, that's not what this is. It's not from Rob. This one isn't Rob's fault. Bitch sent text messages to everyone before boarding the plane. And yet I'm the bad one for getting together with her ex long after she left. One would think her joining an extremist group that murders innocent civilians would make them see things differently. It was months after she left the country that we started dating. I disowned her.
Wait a second. One thing I just want to point out is
But
she was like, "Oh man, he made me this drink." It's also half the size of a normal drink, which means it's just shit he had
this
left
is just a
over.
big
It's just
glass.
shit he had left
It is not. No, no. My husband makes very precise cocktails from recipes, and they never fill up the whole glass. It's gonna fill up the whole glass if you put filler in it, like if you drowned
She's
it in
lying.
tonic water. You
She's
don't know
lying.
what you're talking about. He came in
She's
here,
lying.
you know what he said to me,
There
actually?
is a sprig in it though. There's like some weird green shit in it.
It's mint, it's mint. Do
Ah,
you know what he said when he handed it to me, though? He goes, "I made it too sweet, I put too much syrup in it, here you go." And then he walked out.
so
It
it's
wasn't
so
even, like, a nice thing. He just wanted to
so
get rid of it
it's
and
what he
dump
fucked
it
up.
out.
You're like, he's such a good guy. I knew it immediately. I saw it. I was like, nah, I would never do that.
He's like, "Yeah, it's too sweet." Because if he puts slightly too much syrup in it, he's like, "No, this is terrible," and gives it to me.
There you go. See, there you go. No, I knew there's a mind. See, because he doesn't know we're the same guy. He just didn't know yet.
He could have not said that and just passed it off
Oh
as
no, you
being,
gotta.
like, nice, but he's very honest. He's a very honest man. He would not lie to me about it.
Let me tell you, as a man who's been with a woman for fucking 5 years now, and for you it's been 10 years. We like telling you that. You're
You
like, because
like yeah.
Erica's like, you could have just been sweet. And I'm like, yeah, but where's the fun?
If I react to it like that, if I'm like, "Well, you could have just, like, been sweet and, like, pretended," or I think he gets more real with me after that, like, just to screw with me.
Yeah.
He openly says that his, like, favorite hobby is annoying his wife, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh man, I'll just go into the living room and just start dancing until she notices me. And she's
Well,
like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I'll just fart and leave."
you know, the song Scarecrow by MCR. I was on a kick where I was listening to it like every other day or something. And he just started, the song from Aristocats, like the Disney movie where it's like, everybody wants to be a cat.
Yeah.
He was going around the house singing, everybody wants to be a scarecrow just to screw with me. And I was
There
like,
rules.
You can't do this to me.
No,
It was so
it rules.
that I kept getting the songs melded in my head and like stuck there.
Every dude who was awesome never got over dipping girls' fucking pigtails in ink, man. Like,
when you marry a girl, you get to do it to the same one forever.
Yeah, it rules. I mean, you can like slowly troll her by getting fat and not becoming the man that you were. It rules.
No, you've seen what he looks like. He keeps calling himself fat. I weigh more than him.
He might have a little bit of a belly. I don't know. I haven't seen him with his shirt off.
He doesn't. He's talking about how he needs to lose weight to make me mad. He's trying to make me mad. That's what I'm saying. He wants to piss me off because I weigh a little bit more than him because we're the same height. And he's very skinny. Like,
and you do look like Honey Boo Boo.
I do not look like Honey Boo Boo. Okay, whatever. I'm keeping going. We're gonna keep going here.
Show.
She's not my sister anymore. She had him first, and she chose to leave him and go be a terrorist. And my parents are upset with me marrying to her ex. They told me to choose. Either I choose family or my fiance. Oof. I told them my fiance is going to be my family now. They couldn't accept it, so I'm never seeing my parents again. What the hell?
That cannot be real.
And before anyone else comments about me sharing a dick with my sister, he's been saving himself for marriage and is still a virgin, just like me. That's not true. He's lying.
No
Everyone is lying.
No, every person is a goddamn liar. I know that everything is fake. Every single thing you've ever been told by any person is bullshit. Which is why you should really just fuck therapy, do a podcast, get drunk every single day, learn to DJ or guitar, any of that. But no, like that may or may not be a real story. It doesn't matter. Either way, do whatever you want. Like if your situation is that fucked, just go ahead and fuck your sister's ex. Who cares?
I mean, this is a trash family. Honestly, any family that has you're dating your sister's ex or you're dating, your whatever, like stuff like that is Always avoidable and always trashy. Like, there's no way that coincidentally your soulmate is your sister's ex-fiance. Like,
I
no,
mean,
just go find someone else. Like, you're trashy. You're
I
low
could
class and trashy.
I could see that in small towns. Like it's like, oh wow, in like the, high school and then like later in college, that matches up.
Yeah.
Like I could see that cuz like it's small towns, whatever that could happen. But
But only if you met him, like, not if you met him at the family gathering. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, there's a
well,
difference between we go to the same school or we go to the same university or whatever, like, we work in the same place and just happens to be my sister's ex, and just like, well, I knew him as my sister's fiancé first. Like, I feel like there's a big difference too.
I mean, in limited, like if it's a small town, I could see that being fun. I'd still think it would be weird. There's no way. Like one time when Erica and I first met, she got mad at me because like, we were at my mother's house because I had like just moved back to Ohio, and then she like stayed there for 2 weeks, and I couldn't bang, dude, because I was like my parent, and she was like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "My mom's upstairs, man. Like I
Did
can't
you
do
never
it."
do that when you were a teenager?
No, no, I didn't fuck till I was 18.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't fuck till I
Forgot you
was
said
18.
that before.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I was, I nothing. Uh, there's no way that I could do that and just every time not just get lost in the sauce of being like, my brother's been here. Like, there's no way. But like other people are different.
Yeah.
Other people are different. They can
I
do
don't
that.
know. I think it's like a weird, trashy, like it just is a signal. Like most people who do this are trashy.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
okay, when my mom
You're
started
one
dating my
step away.
sister's ex-fiance, that was trashy, okay? And then he held a gun to her head, and I was like, yeah, you should have expected that. He's 5'3". He's got a lot to compensate for.
Dude, it is.
Like, like, what are you expecting here?
No, it's not good. You're right. It's not good. It's one step away from fucking your cousin. Like it really is.
Which, I mean, that has happened in my family too.
Oh, I am so sure it has. Mainly the
I I am
genealogy
aware.
coming to you.
Okay. I know what's trashy because I've seen it all around me growing up. Trust me on this. Okay, everyone, we are out of time for today, by the way.
What's our advice? Is
Oh yeah.
stop doing
Well, I
that.
mean, I don't have any advice to this person because I don't think wants advice. She's just gonna go be trashy. Like, do whatever you want, dude.
Her
You're
name,
trashy though.
dude. Her name is Stephanie. Oh, but she's so hot.
I bet it is.
Damn, Stephanies are always so fucking hot and trashy. I love that shit. And she's like, I'm gonna be classy, and like she's got like a Louis Vuitton bag that's like 4 months her rent, and fucking collagen lip injections, and I'm like, I'm all over that, dude, for sure. I love
Oh,
that.
lip
Oh,
injections look so
oh,
weird
I love them.
though.
The balloon lips. I love the balloon lips, dude. Oh,
It bothers me. It looks weird.
I
I
like it when
couldn't
there's
do
too
it.
much. When there's too much of them, like they
This is
just look
like
like
fluffy.
balloons. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, when they look like they're permanently doing the duck face. You need them just like as a medical procedure. You need them.
No, I feel like my lips would look worse if I looked like a duck. Like, I feel like this is better.
What?
I'm white.
I feel like it would
You
be
no,
better if you
stop.
actually had lips.
I am a white woman. This is my natural appearance. This is what we look like. There's
Nope.
nothing to be ashamed
Nope.
of.
White women are beautiful, and you are something. Uh,
I'm a swamp creature.
yeah.
That's beside the point. I'm still white.
You do look like Swamp Thing. Your hair is shit.
My hair, I cut my bangs yesterday. I trimmed them up. Okay,
Wow,
we're
I
out
can
of time
tell.
for today, everybody. But you can go to patreon.com/here to help podcast and subscribe for $1.
Also,
$1.
Abby can go straight to hell because she has zero fashion sense and no lips.
I'm probably going to go to hell. You're going to get your wish. Okay, anyway.
I'll
They're
meet you
released
I'll
on.
meet you right there, and your hell is just me going, still no lips. It's stupid. Your hair looks dumb.
Yeah, That would me I would believe that hell is just having to deal with Bryden forever,
I'm
for
pretty
all
sure.
eternity.
I'm pretty sure if I go to hell, they're gonna be like, we've got a tab for you, and I'll just drink there and go. I
They're
have
gonna
been pretty
They've got,
cool.
like, the buddy system where they pair you up with, like, the worst possible companion for you to be friends with, and you have to stick with them. They, like, handcuff you together, and it's just me and
Just
Bryden
yeah,
forever. Just
be fine with it.
yelling at each other and trying to get out of the freaking handcuffs. It's not working. It's not working. I'm trying to choke each other with it. Okay, you can reach us on Twitter at OctoAbbey and at One and Only Bryden. Get in touch with me to join the Discord server. You should probably join the Discord server.
It's cool
I would
Discord
appreciate it.
server. We let the British kid back in there, and all he
We
keeps
did.
saying is "Come on, England." And I wanted to say,
I
I
don't know
don't
what
know if
that
this
means.
is true. Well, no, because of the World Cup bullshit. Fun thing about that, do you know in a World Cup game, England has never beaten America?
Is that true?
I think.
I hope so.
We don't even
And
care about it. Like we tied. We
nobody
tied with them.
cares about it.
No, we tied with them, and like they were like we don't care about this game. We send the like every kicker from the NFL to go play fucking soccer. They were chanting, "It's called soccer" at the fucking World Cup, and that
Oh,
rules.
that's funny. Yeah. What was it? If my husband had an observation.
Now
He
they
was just ranting about how, like, in America, the only people who really like soccer are, like, kind of like posh or more posh people. They want to
yeah,
seem more worldly, right? Because
virtue
it's like if
signaling,
the
yeah,
foreign
yeah, yeah,
game, yeah. And then you go to like Brussels, and it's like it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you're burning down
yeah,
the city. Like cars are on fire, you're fighting in the streets, people are dying. It's just thugs. It's just low class thugs
yeah.
interested in soccer everywhere else. It's just funny.
Well, because it's the same as like actual football. If your team wins the
Yep.
Super Bowl, you're
I don't know. I've
gonna
never seen
riot.
people just setting cars on fire for that.
Are you serious? Like when the Knicks
I mean,
win, there's cars set on fire. That's basketball, but yeah, if the Knicks win, there's
well,
cars set on fire.
that's basketball. That makes sense.
I don't know. It hasn't
It's
happened.
basketball.
What hasn't happened when Tampa
My
won?
basketball Americans.
That
So,
what hasn't happened in Tampa when we won. I mean, but that's just because Tom Brady is our guy over here in Tampa, and Tom Brady is a classful man. I don't know if that's a word. It's definitely not classful.
classful?
He's
No, that's
classful.
not a word. You're just drunk. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have a great week secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we're the only ones you can trust are here to help.